everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. The Bills have had a great season and want to find a way to continue that by picking up win number 11 on the year. It's the Steelers going up against the Bills. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, we appreciate it, Larry. It's our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills.
Anyways, what? You the one who said it, not me. That's why I said what I said. Huh? When he's like, I text him, I bet you did.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And that's why you see so many teams play a 3-4 defense, because that set gives you a lot of flexibility about where to bring pressure from, and it's hard for an offense to pick it up. Left side, right side, up the middle, especially with some really flexible linebackers.
That's because you're supposed to be her friend only. You're supposed to be her friend only.
On second down, Roethlisberger. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. This offense has some speed, and certainly Martavis Bryant, he has some speed.
He has that, and he has size. That's what makes him so difficult to cover. Because just when you think you have to play him one way, the other attribute kicks in. Martavis Bryant could be an all-star real soon.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
This man did not throw the bitch.
The Bills get to him. Quentin Copeles in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Oh, she can get him one. You keep bringing her around like when she drunk.
On fourth down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away.
Just being annoying as fuck.
And taken right at the 35. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10.
Man, you act like you fucking that nigga's home.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On second down, here's Taylor. And that's going to be incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. Here's the offensive unit, and heads up. Look out for the Clemson Tiger.
Sammy Watkins was brought in to make plays. That's what he specializes in. Out on the perimeter or going inside.
She has to do it like, how the fuck
and it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Stop me and I'm trying to get back to somewhere.
Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Where we saw the practice field this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time. And it paid off on that play.
When y'all was in the short. You know, when y'all was
now a first down carry here for McCoy. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
But I'm going to let you go so you can get your rest one. You know, you can take your ass to sleep. I bet they do. Alcoholic.
Again, it's McCoy, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. And a look at the Steelers' defensive unit.
Antonio Cromartie is a fast, lengthy cornerback. Very difficult to get passes over his head in his area. The Steelers insert their nickel.
I know what time to get there.
Yeah, they add a DB. Now Taylor hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Look at here.
3 and out on that
Say that 820 again. Because, nigga, you be telling me all types of times. 720, then be like, oh, I mean 820.
Now, that first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Love you too.
Quickly now, a look at the Buffalo defense.
Stephon Gilmore gets better and better every year.
Nigga, don't play with me. You know I'm going to show up, so shut up with that.
They'll go again with Bell. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He's got his man here. It's Green. The 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Fuck that.
The play clock's running down. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. A screen to Bell. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm not sure how many people anticipated Le'Veon Bell being such a huge part of the passing offense when he came out of Michigan State. Remember how thick he was? Big, bulkier runner. Slimmed down since he got to the NFL, and that increased all aspects of his game.
Yeah, because 2 years ago, he caught 83 passes. Last year, 24, but then he had the injury. You got to think they're going to continue to get him more involved like they did there.
I don't think there's any question about it. He is an absolute game breaker with the ball in his hands.
Brought in by Coates. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key 1st down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Halfback sent in motion. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. It's a big run there by McCoy. 58 yards on the ground. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
So it'll be first down here after the run. One man in the backfield. That's McCoy. And he'll get it up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
I know he might be a little winded after that previous long run, but now you're in goal-to-goal situation. That changes what you do defensively, and it worked for them on that play.
Maybe trying to reward him after that long run. We'll see if they go back to him again on the ground.
Let's go!
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The 38-year-old veteran, how does he do it? James Harrison in there to bury him for a loss of 11. From the 15 now after the sack. It's 3rd and goal. Again, we'll see the pistol here. 3rd and long, it's Taylor. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Man, a tough spot to drop that down here, 3rd and goal.
And so many times when you analyze a play like this, you talk about the people around him and maybe his focus was gone. Sometimes just simply him understanding how close he is to the end zone and a chance to score, and he tightens up and doesn't complete the play.
And
they flagged me.
Badly. It's no good. Wide left. But there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
And the D looking like they may blitz. They come out here in the I. After the penalty, it's McCoy. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
One receiver left, 3 to the right. Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. And he's able to put it through. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And they'll keep it on the ground with
Get
Bell.
the fuck out
And
of
he
here.
is
That
going to
nigga should
lose
not have pushed
yardage
that
here.
nigga.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, that run wasn't very successful. They did have a big one on the previous play. So you get the sense that the offense is probing around, trying to find the ones that are going to work. And when they find them, they'll keep coming back to them.
They come out here in the eye. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And the hit jarred loose.
He got to catch that.
It's incomplete.
They give you that zone.
He usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Well, they've gone backwards so far in this series, 3rd and 13. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Now Ben on 3rd and long. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this kick will be touched down as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. The dive unsuccessful. The big fella can't pick it up. And here come the Bills. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, and it'll bring up third down. Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Here's Taylor. Charles Clay is tied in the intended target, and it's 4th down.
So the defense forces a 3 and out, but they got some help along the way. They threw it on 1st down, and when they were unsuccessful, it became 2nd and long. Didn't get it again on another pass. Went 3rd and long, and they almost had to put it in the air. They may want to rethink some strategy going forward.
Taken in at the 22. Stays on his feet. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Steelers will go on offense here. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got time in the pocket. And they went big on 1st down. Proves unfruitful. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Brief break in the action here. Back to Buffalo after this.
Extra DB on the field for the Bills here on 3rd down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. Now it's Roethlisberger. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And the Bills' offense comes out ready to take over. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. 1 man on the backfield. That's McCoy. Now it's Taylor. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go!
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Here comes the D swarming to the line. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. On second down, here's Taylor. That's caught at the 1. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Chris Gregg, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And his kick is no good. Misses the PAT, a mistake there. And this remains a 7-point game. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Steelers set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And caught right side, Green. And he's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. They practiced this all week. Pretty clear it paid off there. Threw it downfield, made it look relatively easy.
And it always comes a little bit easier when you've practiced it and tuned things up and you're confident in what you're doing now. They felt very, very good about their plan, and we saw the execution because the confidence of the players was there.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to rifle one deep. That's caught at the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Bills getting set to go. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
After the interception, here's Taylor. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Here we go!
Final play of the half. It's Taylor. He's going to let it go again. And this one is incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
Watkins alone on the left side. Now Taylor to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. He's got time. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down. Here's Colton Schmidt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And take it right on the 30. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Second down following the run. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. On the right side, caught by Green. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And the offense facing a 3rd and 6. Brown, the lone receiver, left. On third down, Roethlisberger. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. This is taken at the 23. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. Going right side here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So completion on 2nd down, that brings up 3rd. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Come on, let's go.
On 3rd down, Taylor. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. but everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got to come.
LaShawn McCoy off to the races and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. A screen to Bell. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
Now a first down carry by Bell. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On second down, Roethlisberger to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Completed pass on second down. Now it's third down as the defense looks for the stop. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Another pistol look here. On the counter, here's McCoy. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block.
Let's go!
On second down, Taylor hit. He lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball and carry it. They're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to take another shot here. Darius Hayward-Bay, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Let's 30. Hurry up, let's go.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He's going to try and go deep again. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Man open left side is Brown. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Black. Go.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Here's Percy Harvin now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. But some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
He'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Let's go. 1, 9.
Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. Left side here, caught by Clay. They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Now Taylor going to hand this one off to McCoy. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Second down, just 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
They'll go again to McCoy. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Sort of a hallmark here of a Rex Ryan team last year, the #1 rushing attack in the NFL, keeping it on the ground here, eating some clock with the lead.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise. Rex Ryan's a defensive-minded head coach. He loves having a good running attack because it helps his defense out in a big way.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
Come on, let's go.
Taylor with a give to McCoy. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Lawrence Timmons, the linebacker, there to get him down.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1 yard gain. They come out here in the eye. They go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action this afternoon. Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
Yeah, and he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll see if they can pick it up here with a fullback Felton. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down and distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you think, man, fullback's probably going to get the ball. But when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a 1st down.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Defense showing blitz.
Here we go.
Now McCoy. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it'll give the Bills a 1st down.
This seems almost like a mathematical equation here. LaShawn Shady McCoy goes for big yards running the ball. His team is winning the game. Seems to work out pretty well, doesn't it?
Works out very well. The pride of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, doing his thing again. And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And he's going to fight his way forward. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Come on, let's go. What?
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he'll push his way up. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. And now for the offense. This is play number 11 here on this drive. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on third down. Now a 20th carry here for McCoy. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Here we go.
Shift together here from the D-line. So now it's 1st and goal. Now McCoy. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They come out here in the I. Offense working with a 2nd and goal now from the 3. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Throwing now is Taylor. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. Williams to return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. Teams, they had fun.